Hello, everybody. How's it going? Alrighty. Sorry about the couple of minutes of a delay. I just finished eating and wanted to make sure I was feeling well because I wasn't feeling well earlier. But happy Sunday. I hope everybody's doing well. Today is very gloomy and cold. So hopefully you all are having better weather than I am, which is probably why I'm also sick or was feeling sick earlier. But we're gonna get started in a couple of seconds. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, that's so weird. It's not notifying you. Don't call corporate on me, Betty. Don't do it. Let's see. All right. Oh man. Well, I guess today might be my last day. Betty B. She got corporate on me. Oh wow, you said it's gloomy where you are too, Melanated Geek. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yesterday was really nice, but today it's like 60 and gloomy. Yesterday was like 84 and it was sunny. This is Chicago's weather. All right, so we got a pendulum question. Let me pull it up on my computer. And then I'm gonna also put up the names on the slides. Ooh, you're lucky, Rosalie. It's shiny over there. Okay, let's see. Pulling up the name. All right, this is a pendulum question. This one will be a pendulum question. I think the other two are like packages. So let me pull it up. Hi, Deb. Welcome, welcome. All right, pendulum question is: will my daughter and I ride this month and move in with my partner and be on our new journey? All right, let's see. Will they be moving out of your apartment? Will you all be moving out of your apartment this month to move in with your partner to begin your new journey? Will you all be moving in with your partner and moving out of your apartment to move and start a new journey this month? We gotta know for this month. Let's see. Will anything happen within the next few months? We got a yes to that. So maybe not this month, but in a few months, you all will be able to move out and move into your partner's place. But that should, it's based on current energy. So things can always change. Alrighty. And then our next one, got a lot of things open I need to close. I'm afraid if I put, okay, I'm gonna just say delete. Okay. I think up next is Rosalie. I think. I can't find my YouTube tab, so I'm just going off of what I think or what I remember. All right, and I remember taking a screenshot on my computer. Okay. Pendulum number 1. All right. Will Stephanie always be a part of my life no matter where life takes us? All right. Will Stephanie always be a part of your life no matter where life takes you? Will Stephanie always be? I don't think Spirit wants to answer that question. Sorry about that, but I don't think they want to answer it. Let me try with my left hand. Spirit, will Stephanie always be a part of her life no matter where life takes you or takes her? They don't want to answer it. All right, let's go to the second pendulum then. Is the spiritual central energy that you've been visiting, has been visiting lately, belong to AJL? All right. Is this energy of AJL? Is this energy of AJL? Is this energy of AJL? We got a yes to that one. So yeah, for some reason they don't want to answer the first one, but they did answer the second one, which is good. All right, now I feel like I established a better connection with my spirit guides and ancestors through prayer and meditation. Are there any other ways that they could advise me to connect to make our connection stronger? Ooh, that's a really great question. That's very thoughtful. Let's see what we get. Hey, Red Nappy Summer, you surely can't donate. Sorry, my grandma's texting me. Okay. Are there any other ways that she can make their connection stronger? God, or no, I was going to say Goddess of Pentacles, but the Nine of Pentacles. She looks like a goddess in that card. The two aces here, Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Oh, you're so sweet, Brotherly. We have the Thinking Man, Happy Family, and the Thinking Woman. All right. One of the things I hear them say is like journaling a little bit in the morning, like just kind of free writing, letting your thoughts just kind of come onto the paper, but also too that's a way that you'll channel with them, like they'll kind of speak through you that way. I see with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands being here is that they're saying you have the ability to connect with them however you want to, and you have the ability to make the connection stronger however you feel that works for you, like what makes sense for you, what works for you, because they don't want to put too much pressure on you to do things a certain way, especially if you're like a newbie to it, or you're still figuring things out. So they really don't want you to think too hard about it. Like it can be as simple as let's say you're eating at home and you have like a little extra left over. You could put some like in a little small bowl or in a little small plate and like put it to the side of you and just say like, hey, and it can literally just be a scoop. Like, hey, here's some food, here's some water. And like literally you could start to visualize them at some point, like those ancestors, those spirit guides, like what you think they'll look like. You know, I see one of your ancestors, she's like brown skin, she has wavy hair, she's wearing like a traditional like dress. It has the top part of the dress is like white, and the or I won't say dress, but like the top, and then it's like a very flushed out skirt, looks like, that's multicolors of red and blue. She has red lipstick on. I see her, she had like a tambourine in her hand and she's like dancing, so that could be another thing too, like playing music and just like dancing around the house, regardless if you have rhythm or not. And just like, imagine you're dancing, partying with your ancestors, with your spirit guides. It's super fun to do. And as you feel more connected and centered with them, you'll start to like feel their energy and see them in moments in a way, and like hear them cheering you on or like, hyping you up and stuff. So like music and dancing is a great way to make the connection stronger. Communicating with your ancestors. You can by greeting them in another language, so like for example, let's say you knew you had like, that you have like French ancestry. Like even if you don't know any French, you could just say bonjour, like when you wake up, you know. Typically, I try to greet my ancestors in a variety of languages when I wake up or when I'm doing stuff. So, like, connecting to them in that way where there's just literally just saying hello in a different language, right? And if you, like, for example, speak Spanish, like speaking to them in Spanish, or doing certain things that you feel they will be very connected to. Like if there's a certain meal you think that they will love, like, talking to them while you're cooking that meal, like showing them gratitude, just really making it feel as if they're literally right next to you. That's how you connect with them really. It's like you make them a part of your everyday life in some way, whether you're just saying hey to them or if you're literally intentional about what you do to honor them and, invite them. That's what the big thing that I get here for that. I also hear there's a male ancestor that will love a cigar. Okay, the next question is any advice, guidance about AJL that spirit guides ancestors have for me would be greatly appreciated. Charms, letters, and love notes. Magician in the mirror and adjacent possibilities. Okay. I feel like the first thing that they want to say is to not limit yourself on how how to word this, like how things can go, how they can flow with this person, because there's so many possibilities, there's so many how do I word this, like pathways that you all can go on to be with each other. So don't limit yourself. It's kind of like, where like imagine you're making a request with the universe, with God. You're like, I want $5,000 deposited in my account at 2:41 p.m. on a Sunday in the month of June, and it has to be sunny out. It has to be 82 degrees, and then it has to be a slight breeze, but not like overly breezy. And then there needs to be a red rose that's outside of my door, and then a white dog has to walk past. Like when you get too detailed like that, then you limit the flexibility, the universe of God, right? So it's like, being open to how it comes to you, how it arrives to you. That gives, God, the universe, the opportunity to orchestrate some things, because it's not just like, oh, one thing has to move. It's like one piece that has to be adjusted. It's like there's so many pieces that have to be involved in order for it to play out. And so just being open to whatever is to come, obviously whatever is in everybody's highest good and that keeps everybody safe, you can make requests like that, and you can specify certain things, but like not getting to the point where it's like, damn, I don't even think that's even possible for us to come up with. Like there's too many moving pieces to fix. So being open-minded in that sense, it's very essential here, and I do see that when you do that, it allows less restrictions, and then it's like the universe can finally breathe, like, okay, now we got something we can work with, now we got a bigger budget, right? Literally think about, you're giving them a budget, and then when you cut things, like when you want too many things, then it's like, but you want it for the price of $1. It's like, well, I don't know if we can really get you $1 million home for the price of $1, but if you say, okay, here's what I have, this is what you can do, these are some things I'm like lenient on or whatever, then it's like, okay, we got something we can work with. So that's the first thing that I see here. I also see too, I'm hearing like the man in the mirror. So like, but representing you, so the woman in the mirror, and being that version of yourself if you were to be together, like now, like starting to do things as if you were already together. So like, for example, let's say, I'm trying to think, let's say you typically sleep all over your bed. Like you sleep on the left side some nights, then the right side. Like get into the position of where you're like, okay, what side would be my side of the bed and what side would be their side of the bed, and stick to that side. That's your side because that's what your partner is going to be at. Or when you are, you know, getting ready to cook something or make something, in your mind, like you might be making it for just yourself, but when you're like putting away your leftovers, you can put it on like another plate or put it in like another container. Like, okay, this will be for so and so. Like doing things of that nature. Like, of course, you're going to be eating it the next day, but in that moment, it's like you're cooking for two. You can visualize like walking into your door and maybe you see like some roses on the table. And of course, you can buy yourself roses as well too. But like doing small things that get you in that space of like, what would I be like if I'm in that moment with this person, versus like, oh, let me just try really hard to get that person in this moment and then I'll change and be that version. It's like, no, be the version now, be it, as you want to be in terms of in the future. By Mother Deck is the Ace of Cups, like pouring also more love into yourself and loving on yourself more and more is essential here too. So like, when you look in the mirror, like saying like, who's that beautiful girl? That's me. Who's that beautiful queen? That's me. Like little things like that could be really helpful. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Didn't we get the Ace of Swords the first time for that first question? And then the Ten of Cups. See, there's so much, potential and just like obvious, like destined success here when it comes to your connection with this person. I feel like the Four of Pentacles once again represents this energy of like not being so, universe, do it this way. I want all of the things. And it's like, let go of some of the expectations, let go of some of the weight. That way you don't have to carry so much and the universe doesn't have to carry so much. And there's flexibility where they can like move as freely as they want. They can create, they can design as they want. It's still going to be, fulfilling and rewarding for you, but it's also going to give them the space to add more surprises and more fun to it, right? Like who wants to be surprised, quote unquote surprise, if you know what all the surprises are? That's not really a surprise. It's like you planned it. So leave some space for the universe to have fun. All right, and then let's do your love notes and then we'll do the charms and letter. Oh, today is Diana's birthday, if you're familiar with Divine Pros Medium. Alrighty, we have I am emotionally fulfilled and that makes me better for you. Let's chill and listen to music together. You are my best friend. Our challenges have strengthened us. Well, that was a lot. You feel like honey, you are my family. I understand how special you are and I will do my best to show you my appreciation. Your kisses are sweet like honey. So you got multiple cards here just telling you how special you are. The sweetness. Homey vibes. I trust you with my heart. I want to build, as I say, homey vibes. I want to build a home with you. And then you give the best gifts. I feel like you really know me. So those are the love notes. Scoot these guys over there. All right, now, charms and letters. I will tell her you guys said happy birthday. I'll send her a little screenshot of your messages. Let me take it before I forget. Okay. All right, charms and letters. For some reason, I heard the word Air Force. All right, so you got the blank tile, so that can be someone's name, someone's initial. We can use it for a letter later on if we need it. All right, so let's see what we got here. We have land. And when I said land, they said property. So like building a home together, like purchasing your home together as a couple, as a family. Let's see what else we get. I can move it this way. So we have lead. So I feel like this is saying the person you'll be with will be a leader. They will lead you. You can trust their judgment. You can trust their guidance. And of course, you'll be a part of the decision making as well, right? It's so funny, as I was spelling that, I heard the Drake song, Just Hold On, We're Going Home. So that could be a fun song you can listen to. We have soulmate. We don't have well, technically we will have a J if I put it here, but AJ, L. I think those were the initials of the person. Let me see. Yep, AJL. I don't know why, but Spirit wanted me to make it like this. It's kind of like, opposite attract, like magnets. So it's kind of, there might be an energy where like you might feel there are some differences between you two, but it actually draws y'all closer together. It brings you closer together. It's something that I pick up with that. We have men, so there might be some more men being introduced to you in your life and trying to court you, trying to date you. Have a lot of eyes. We have ice. I'm hearing spirit say, don't be an ice queen. Don't be a queen of swords to the point where you're so cold or guarded. So make sure that you're, defrosting your heart. And then we have 3 eyes, and I heard them say the 3rd. So whether that be 3 weeks from now, the 3rd of the next month, something with the number 3 is significant here. So be on the lookout of what happens on the 3rd of next month or 3 weeks from now from this reading. All right, now we're going to get some charms. All right. We have power. So stepping into your power, understanding your power, getting to know yourself more. We have a heart here, so love, another heart. So 2 hearts. One of the fortunes we have says, by staying strong in your convictions, you will prevail. And the angels, so that connection with your ancestors and your guides, them letting you know that they're feeling your, the effort that you're putting in your love and your kindness, and they really appreciate it. We have the X with the bunny on it, so that could represent, an X trying to come back towards you. We have Gemini, and we are in Gemini season actually. So let's see. And Gemini is intelligent. It's like learning more, taking the time to do some research on certain things. We have the elephant. Elephants are known to be like connected to family. They have really great memory. And so maybe think about what type of memories you want to create with your future family. We have a moon here. So the next new or full moon, I can't remember which one's coming up next. Maybe look into the energy of that moon at that time and see what type of work that you can do. We have a key. So remember that adjacent possibilities card that we got when it was a lot of doors. So you have a key, but this key actually unlocks a lot of different doors. So that's why they're saying too, you know, let's say like the universe is trying to give you a key. You like, I want the key to this door right here. And they're like, we can give you that key, but we can also give you a master key that's going to unlock more doors. So like, that goes into also like listening and surrendering at times, even when we don't understand it, because there's always something better. Usually when we surrender, we have an owl, so communication and wisdom, so that intelligence again. And then your other fortune says you, ooh, Rosalie, look at this. You and your partner will be happy in life together. That's so beautiful. And it's funny because when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I'll just pick this one up. And Spirit was like, nope, do it last. Do it last. I was like, okay. Now I see why. They wanted to close it out with something literally on point with what we've been talking about. So you and your partner will be happy in life together. That is so freaking amazing. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, has never come out of in a while before. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think I remember, saying it. So the fact that you got it is very symbolic. And that was the fortune cookie that I got like a long time ago. I think I got it last year. So that's the first time I've seen it this year. All right. So that is what I have for you, Rosalie. You're welcome. All right. All right. I'm going to do update the list. Alrighty, let me check. Sounds good. Alrighty, Melanated Geek, you are up next. Okay, go back to the questions. Put your name on the screen too. All right, first question. Okay, their current thoughts. We have the Chariot, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Tower, and then we have the Moon. So you got 3 major arcana cards here. I feel like bottom of the deck, the Star, or the, well, I see the Star, but the Lovers. I feel like their current thoughts is that, or current thoughts are, they know the time difference is significant and it can make it challenging for you all to kind of connect and communicate with each other. And it could be kind of hard to, stay up a certain time or, get up at a certain time to make sure you all can communicate with one another. I do feel that a part of them is like ready to come home so they can be closer to you, even if it doesn't mean like you see each other immediately when they get back, but more so like at least I'm in the same city or the same state or in the same country as this person, how that is the difference between that. So that's one of the biggest things that they've been thinking about. I see that they also have just been thinking about you and, the intimacy that you all share together, but also to just the quality time. You may experience a headache at some point, and it could be because they have been experiencing a headache, and it's just because they have a lot on their mind and just with work and everything. I'm hearing them say they wish they could fly you out there so y'all could be together. Like it's a goal that they have where, they could fly you out wherever they are, whenever they are away. And it won't be so hard. It won't be so difficult for you all to connect and be together. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a time where you all do get in communication with each other and there's like a sensual sexual like conversation that is, taking place. However that is, on the phone, video, whatever, text, messages, things of that nature. So that's what I have for that question. And then the next one, messages from my ancestors. Let's see what we get. We got the 4 of Swords. Definitely resting is needed for you. Taking it easy. Not overwhelming yourself, not stressing yourself out, especially your body. Definitely more cleansing. I also see Spirit is saying there's like some healing that will happen with you and your mother. That inner child, that younger version of yourself, she will start to feel more at peace. Bottom of the deck before I started shuffling was the 5 of Pentacles. So like that could be some abandonment that may have been experienced, or some type of just lack of presence. So it's like you kind of heal from that when it comes to your mother. And then we get the Empress, which is also a mother figure energy as well too. But I also see that healing and that work strengthens your ability to be an even better mother than what you are now. Like you're already amazing, so then it's like you even level up even more, right? And you're like, wow, I didn't even know I can do all of that. If that makes sense. Also see your spirit saying like buy yourself something sexy. And sexy can be different for everybody, right? So like buying a robe that looks like this, that could be considered sexy to some people. Buying a fragrance that makes you feel sexy. Buying a an accessory, or even like getting like chocolate covered strawberries, like whatever you think is sexy or brings that sexiness out of you, purchase it. And like I said, it can be anything that you feel is sexy. Let's see what else we get. We have the Hangman. So I feel like with this card, this is about not feeling so trapped and needing to let go, right? And so that's one of the keys, that they really want you to let go of things that you have been holding on to that could be draining your energy, especially making you tired or, not feeling the best at times. I also hear them say like something is about to do a 180 in your life, but in a good way, the shift. I'm channeling spirit say patience, 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 and knowing that all your ducks are in a row. I'm hearing them say that. I'm seeing someone giving you a golden ticket right now too. It's like patience, you're getting that ticket and you're getting a golden ticket at that. And that's going to give you access to so much more than you imagine. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles after all of that shuffling. You know, and she has like this gold bracelet on. She's getting her makeup and her hair done. It's like you're in this space of abundance and basically things and people are catering to you. I feel like that's what your guides are wanting to tell you. Like you're getting to a space where the universe just starts to cater to you. People cater to you more and more, where you don't have to do as much, which is nice, right? And that comes from surrendering. It comes from relaxing. All right. And then the other question was, okay, we're doing great with time because I said I'll be done at 3. Whatever comes out. So let's get some of these cards. And then I think Red Nappy Summer is the last one. Ooh, look at that. Number 14, Caring Connections. Patience. Did I not just channel that word? Patience. So Spirit is doubling up on what they said. We said patience is something we need to work on here. So get ready for that. Sorry you gotta hear it. But patience, boo. Patience. What else? The Thinking Woman. I don't know why I heard mother and I heard stern. So maybe your mother was stern when you were a child. And so maybe she's getting to a space where she's softening up more. And then we have root chakra, which is your first chakra, and that's connected to Archangel Michael. So that could be a energy you can work with. And also to not letting the mother figure disrupt your foundation, your core, like your balance basically. But I'm also hearing them say too that sometimes the work that we need to do, we have to start from the ground zero, which usually is with our parents, right? And so understanding you know, the work that you need to heal from there, or the experiences you need to heal from, and then like the work that might be associated with that. And then I was going to say something about caring connections, and then yin yang came out. So love the connection that that you have with your person is real and it's genuine, and it's going to continue to blossom into something beautiful over time. All right, so that's what I have for that question. I hope that helped. All right, Red Nappy Summer. You're welcome. All right, your question is, what do I need to know? I feel a bit discouraged and anxious. I'm ready for a push forward career, etc., but just frustrated. Yet still standing in faith. Okay. Well, first off, that's great that you're still standing in faith. So good job to that. I know that can be hard. Ooh, first card written Happy Summer, daughter value, number 31. So this is letting you know you're still doing what you need to be doing. You're still having the faith. You're still holding on, pushing through. And it's okay to be frustrated. It's normal to be frustrated. Nothing is, we are not, above not feeling emotions and, having moments where we feel annoyed or sad or whatever, right? So good job to allowing yourself to feel that and acknowledging what you're feeling. But Spirit wants you to know you are on the way to daughter value where you won't have to worry about money and your career as much. Like it's just going to flow and work out very naturally for you. I feel like too, there are moments where we could see, a light and then we might not see the light again, or it's like, it flashes on and off, and that just shows you like there's some work that you still have to, adjust at times to where that light still stays on over and over again. And it's something we all have to work through. Nobody is perfect. Nobody gets out of the way from this type of work and this type of experience. We are all going to have fearful thoughts or doubt, but it's all about what do we do to combat that, that negative thought or that doubt, right? And what do we do throughout our days? What do we think about throughout our days? That can help, limit the number of doubts and fears and, low vibrational thinking that we'll have. It's going to happen at some point, but you can, limit it to a point where it doesn't happen too much, right? And so that comes with like, what do you do throughout your days? Are you sitting, worrying about everything? Or are you doing things that bring you joy? Are you exercising? Are you eating right? Are you drinking water? Are you resting? Are you, having fun? Are you dancing? Are you painting? Doing the things that bring you joy, but also that are helping you, right? And how do you prepare yourself before you go to bed? I think that's essential too, to healing and like reprogramming your mind. So for example, before I go to bed, I'd make sure if I do want to watch TV or something, or like a TV show, there's only certain TV shows I'm allowed to watch. And I say allowed because like I've trained myself to where it's like you can't watch certain things before you go to bed because you don't want that sitting in your psyche. You don't want that marinating in your soul before you go to bed, and then it's heavy in your thinking. So, being mindful, like what type of music do I listen to? And even now it's annoying sometimes because I'd be like, man, I really want to listen to this song, or I really want to listen to this person's like, new EP or whatever. But because I know what type of music that person makes or the energy of it, I never feel called, I never do it. Right? Or Spirit is like, no, you can't listen to that. I'm like, man, I like this song. But you really start to, think about like, what am I feeding my mind? What am I thinking? What am I doing? All the things. I'm also hearing Spirit say like, get a bowl of water and put some salt in it and put it in one of your corners of your bedroom to kind of soak up negative energy. And then, you could do it in other spots of the home if you feel called to, but really do it more so in your bedroom because that's the space where you sleep at night. That's the space where you will be most vulnerable because you're resting, right? Let's see. We have number 44, woman holding a heart. So you got 2 4s or 2 cards with 4s. So 444, foundation. That's the foundational number. So that's a symbolic angel number for you. We have 51, healer of ages, and we have yin yang. And if you think about it, 5 minus 1 is 4, and then 2 plus 2 is 4. So the number 4 is really important for you, Great Nappy Summer. So you really need to, connect with the number 4. Look up, like I forget her name. Let me look up her name. I liked her angel number videos on YouTube. I think it's like Minx Diva, I want to say. Let me see. She's a black lady. I think now she lives in China, I want to say. And she she made multiple videos about like how she manifested her life and her ability to move to China and all kind of things. I want to say she stays in China. Yep, it's a Minx Diva. So look up her video about angel number 444, and it's called "You Have a Close Connection to Your Angels." Let's see. I just copied and pasted her name. That's her name, Minx Diva. I think I should be able to share things in here since it's like my YouTube. So yeah, I just put the link to that video for the 444, but she has like all angel numbers, variety of different kinds. So definitely look at a video with her. And even at the bottom of the deck, the number 8, two, you add 4 plus 4 is 8, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. Like there's a variety. It's something with the number 4 for you is really big. And it means a lot to a lot of different people, right? You think about like, I think Beyonce has like a heavy connection with the number 4. That's why I think she got like the tattoo 4 on her finger or something like that. And then she talked about like Jay-Z's album being 444. There's definitely, a big connection here for you. And when I split the deck, I saw the man holding a heart and you have the woman holding a heart. So like even love is here for you. So don't let this energy of like fear and doubt and all of that make you think you don't have access to the door to value. You don't have access to love. You don't have access to balance and serenity and harmony. You don't have balance to, healing, or not balance. You don't have access to balance and healing, right? So I think that's the biggest thing here. So yeah, that's what I got for you. All right. I hope that resonated with you. But yeah, check her out. She's really great. I love her angel number videos. And her energy is just so light. And she's just really cool. Alrighty, you guys. So that's what I have for our little mini live today. I may go live tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling and, all the things I got to do in life. But I just wanted to make sure I had a chance to get on here. Uh-oh. Oh, this is the wrong box. That's why. Reading Happy Summer, you are absolutely hilarious. But hey, who knows? The lottery could be in and be a part of it. So, but once again, it's all about allowing the flexibility and, in order to just create and to attract different opportunities. Because like I mentioned before, for like Rosalie's reading, when you limit yourself, you limit the universe. So like how they can deliver it to you. So if you want something, be open-minded to how it can come to you and receive. Obviously no harm done to others, but some type of option and flexibility. Alrighty. So that's what I got for you all. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. I will be back soon. And stay well, stay healthy, stay blessed, and remember, you are loved.